Let me tell you, hey, you gotta get the Cobra Blast now. You're really only selling sex now, but I can pay the price you charge for what I need, because I got a nasty new compulsion, and you already got a notion.
Glad you could join us today. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And welcome to 2K Sports and the NBA. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Brooklyn Nets. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And the guys checking out DeMar DeRozan here. What can we expect?
Oh, he's explosive, Kevin. I mean, a lot of time, all it takes is a basket or two to really get his motor running. And suddenly, he becomes almost impossible to handle.
And something else he does is he's great off the dribble. He can take it to the rack or pull up. So as a defender, you don't know how to play it.
Taking a look at Brooklyn, a critical juncture in the series for them, even though they lead the series 2-1. A win or a loss tonight can have a dramatic effect on the outcome of this series.
Yeah, this huge game. I mean, every game in the playoffs is big, Kevin, but this one just feels big from an emotional standpoint. You get the victory, you go up 3-1, and you have a virtual stranglehold on the series.
Yeah, they can't afford to lose this one. That's my opinion. I mean, not here at home. Come on now. It would completely change the outlook of the series. I mean, they did so well to swipe that home court advantage, and you don't want to give it right back. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game, because we've got one here tonight.
So it's Brooklyn now, after the made shot from the kid. Here's the great. Off target with his three.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Not really his range, and it's off target. The Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Tipped. Dives for it. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. DeRozan passes to the kid. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but a smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. They send a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason. He's such a good all-around player.
From past the arc. And the Nets miss again.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Baddest one. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Baddest one's got his first bucket of the night.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
The pass to the Magician. And too long on the shot.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
The kid passes to Lawson. It's rebounded by Baddest one.
It's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Dinwiddie, Lawson defending. No good from Dinwiddie. I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. He told me this is as close to being a must-win game as you can possibly get. He said, we can't afford to go down 3-1. It would just make things so hard on us. We've got to do whatever it takes and find a way to even this series up. We'll see if they can come through tonight, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Let's look back now at some league leaders from the regular season. This time, it's a check on the best free throw shooters among the NBA centers and power forwards. Well, you look at the Baddest one, second in the NBA. He's so great from the line.
He's got great rhythm, great form of the foul line. And sometimes we don't see that in big guys, but he's impeccable at the line.
Well, are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting
defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's baddest one. The Magician cleans up the mess with the Savage putback flush.
That's how to make your mark on the board with an emphatic finish.
Oh, Clark, he was savage on that second opportunity.
Yeah, those are the types of possessions that are really demoralizing for a defense, guys.
Dinwiddie passes to the great. Here's Black Hole. Lawson defending. Pass to Dinwiddie. Wide open. That's good on the jump shot. Here's the kid. He has 6. Dishes it to Lawson. And the call will go against the great. That is his first foul of the game.
And, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation. Well, you know, it doesn't seem like they've missed many shots here.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. The great's got his second basket of the night.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
The Machine uses the glass to finish the layup.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Nets trailed by 7. Dinwiddie passes to the great. Here's the Magician. Sinks the three-pointer. The Magician's got 5.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Chicago leading by 4. Here's the kid. Dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and terrific finish.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
Passes to the Magician. Lots of room. That one off the back iron and out. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here. There's a good screen for 3. Lawson, and that is good. 6 points for him.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Black Hole passes to Dinwiddie. Oh, that one, no question, powered it down. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
You're right, they've been shooting lights out here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and Kevin, they're playing with tremendous confidence right now.
Both free throws good from the kid. Nets trailed by 6. Stolen. There's the lob to the hoop. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
You know, I got to say, Clark, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going to go.
We saw it. Ended up right where it was supposed to, in the basket.
Sure did.
I don't think anybody knew where it was going to go. You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Lawson kicks to DeRozan. Back to Lawson. And the pass to the kid. That is good.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Pass to Black Hole. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Black Hole's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Here's baddest one, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 11.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Come off a really big loss on Sunday.
And that result was no surprise, Clark. Because they played very loose with the ball that night.
Yeah, they were carefree. Footloose and fancy-free with the ball doesn't get it done. And how often do we see it, Steve? The team that loses the turnover battle loses the game.
Knocks it loose. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
You know, he's kind of a slippery defender. I think that's the best way to describe him. He's a guy who has a knack to stay in front of the ball handler. He avoids picks. And it's not just strength. It's sort of savvy and guile. He just finds a way to get it done.
And here's another thing I've noticed. You know, sometimes at the defensive end, he'll come out of nowhere to make a play on the ball, blocking a shot from behind when the shooter had no idea he was there.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Here's Simmons. Knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Andre Drummond's checked in for the Bulls. Bridges against Williams. He feeds it to Simmons. Shot's good.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. O'Neal's check in for the Great. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Lane passes the ball. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Drummond, and he banks in the layup. Drummond's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, defensively, they have to pick up the intensity and close out on shooters.
Steve, you're right. I mean, they're getting picked apart out there, and the intensity on D's got to pick up as well. I mean, you can't have it on cruise control on defense.
1:11 left here in the first quarter. Here's O'Neal. He goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
And that one's good. Drummond.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Claxton defended by Drummond. Offensive rebound, Simmons. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Nice early advantage for them on the glass, guys.
You know, part of rebounding well early is just going after the ball and boxing out. I mean, establishing that tone so that you can maintain it later in the game.
Here's a bit.
Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, they had a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one. That's been very apparent.
And anytime a team gets a double-digit lead in the first quarter, Steve, you could be headed for blowout city.
Goes up. Rejected by Dinwiddie. Down low. Power down with both hands. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. And they may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
They really have no option but to go to the instant replay in a situation like this. I mean, the entire series is at stake, and you can't assume anything.
Well, this right here is exactly why the rule was implemented in the first place. Clark, no mistakes can afford to be made at a time like this.
And they're going to count it. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
Yeah, good to see them get that one right. That's exactly why we have this rule of.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
With the aggression they're showing early on, they're driving into the hoop with authority and force.
And they're knocking down that mid-range jump shot, too. So they're really doing a nice job offensively.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Vucevic is out there with Williams. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Ball into the point. And Smith gets double-teamed. Dinwiddie, he dishes it to O'Neal. He kicks it to Johnson. Ripped away. Here's LaRusso. He passes the ball. Here's LaRusso. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Bulls lead by 13. The net shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Dinwiddie defended by Ball. Pass to Bridges. There's the dish to Johnson. And that one's good. The Bulls leading by 11. Up in, guarded by O'Neal. The kick out to Williams. Passes it to Ball. It's up a three. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Smith outside. The pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Smith. Another one falls for Brooklyn. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Lane passes the ball. Misses from close range.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Kicks it to Smith. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
Black holes check in for the Bulls. Walker comes in for O'Neal. Russo, the pass to DeRozan. Can't cash in from close range.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams were the toughest on opposing ball handlers in the regular year. Fourth, the Bulls.
Kevin, time and time again, this team has proved during the regular season that they were a force to be reckoned with at the defensive end of the floor. Active, always in the stands, always applying pressure. That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third. Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Baddest ones checked in for Johnson. Nets trailed by 12. Dinwiddie passes to Smith. And it's Walker penetrating. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Walker's got his first bucket in this one. It's stolen by Smith. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Stolen. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. The kid passes to LaRusso. Here's the kid. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
The magician, he's checked in for Smith. For Chicago, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Still haven't seen them miss a shot from the line in this quarter, so they're doing a nice job of protecting the lead.
Well, they're cashing in from the line. I mean, they're making them pay for fouling them right there. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
The kid passes to Baddest one, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Nets trailed by 11. Pass to the Magician. It's stolen by Lawson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
No good from Battistone. The Bulls leading by 13. From 10 feet out. Can't hit. Walker with some nice D. The Nets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Dinwiddie, Lawson defending. Dismissed. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. The break's checked in for the Nets. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by DeRozan. The finish.
Throw down there. Man. Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Nets passing it around. The great passes to Black Hole. Backing down. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. 6 seconds. Here's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the kid picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Here's the Magician, DeRozan defending, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Take a look at what the Magician's been doing. He has 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
Chicago leading by 13, and DeRozan, here we go. Rebound, Brooklyn. The Magician's got his 4th rebound in this one. He passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Battistone, guarded by Green. Stripped it away. Battistone passes to the kid. DeRozan, and out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And here are the Nets. Got a piece of it. Passes it to Battistone. DeRozan defending. Here's the great. Now the pass to the Magician. Black Hole. Lock at 6. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Black Hole's got 6.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
The Machines checked in for Chicago. Here's the kid, defended by Dinwiddie. Here's Lawson. That's good. Lawson's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. You get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been...
Man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from Black Hole.
In the second quarter, they've had the right approach. Very aggressive, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the free throw line.
Well, you know, if other things aren't working for you, Steve, getting to the foul line can be a good place to start to turn it around.
That's good. The Machine's got his 2nd bucket.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Pass to Battistone. Tries to save it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Chicago leading by 15. DeRozan passes to the kid. Out to DeRozan. And the Bulls, another three.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoking.
Pass to the great. Here's the Magician. Lawson defending. That's good. And that's 13 points for the Magician.
Maybe that'll get him going here in the second quarter. He already knocked down 2 in the first.
The kid passes to Battiston. There's the three. They get it back. Outside for Lawson. Shoots the three. That's good. Lawson's got 15.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Here's Battiston. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Just the shot they wanted. Point blank range.
Rosen dishes to Lawson. To the paint. Here's the Machine. That one falls. Coming off Lawson's feet. 6 points for the Machine.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Here's the Magician. 13 points in the game. But they recover it. Black hole passes to the Magician. Another shot. Here's Battiston.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
And DeRozan kicks to Lawson. And the shot is good. Lawson's got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Here's Battiston. It's stolen. Here's the Machine. He's got 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. The Machine's got 8 points.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Here's the kid. He's got 18. And the Bulls, another 3.
This is really the story of the game here. They've been excellent from behind the arc.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
To end the run, the Magician passes to Battiston. And the shot is good.
Tell you what, despite that hot start from long range, they've really gotten away from the three-point shot now.
And I know that's sacrilegious to you, Steve. I mean, being a shooter and all in your past, you figure you should be firing away from out there at all times. But the mid-range game and in-between game served me quite well. But that hasn't been the best meal ticket for them here in the second half. You got to go with what you do best.
It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not
Holy
probable.
smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Here's the great. He passes to the Magician. And it's off from three-point range.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
And DeRozan kicks to Lawson. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
The great passes to Battiston. Swiped it away. The pass to the Machine. Feeds it to DeRozan. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Bulls have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 10 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Black Hole. it off in time, but it's no good. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
What unbelievable postseason action we've got going on.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Boy, he put on a show from the three-point line in the first half, didn't he? We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on him.
Yeah, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
That is one out there with Black Hole. Then it's the Magician, and there's the Great. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Dinwiddie. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Dinwiddie's got his third bucket of the night.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And let's not leave out another branding mark of his status as much in the clutch. When the big shot's needed to win a ball game, everybody in the building knows he's going to take it. Doesn't make any difference, though. He still finds a way to knock it down.
Baddest one. Shot denied. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Dinwiddie passes to the Great. And he jams it with authority.
Up and in with force after the offensive rebound. I like that tenacity.
Yeah, he is so sturdy. He just battles for every rebound.
Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. These guys lit it up from downtown during the regular season. The 2K leaderboard shows us the NBA's best three-point shooters. Well, you look at Lawson, third in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
Well, he's absolutely been a huge threat all season, and you can't afford to give him time and space behind the three-point line. His percentage demands that you know where he is and that you get in his face right away.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
Both free throws good from the Magician. Chicago's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Talk about a terrific game for the machine. He's got 10 points and 2 steals.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. All free throws good from the machine. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. They get a hand on it. Here's the kid.
Hammer time. Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark Power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
The Nets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half.
Right there.
Here's Dinwiddie. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
The shot's good from Black Hole. And for the Bulls, they're shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. The Magician passes to the Great. Here's Black Hole. Lawson defending. Gets it to go. 14 points for Black Hole.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
And DeRozan. Here we go. Blocked. Here's the Great. Lawson defending. Passes it to the Magician. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the corner. Offensive rebound. Baddest one. Blocked. Now Lawson. He's got 22. And there's the feed to DeRozan. And the Bulls get it back. Lawson outside. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. That's good.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting It's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
And the layup is good off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And DeRozan, here we go. The kid passes to Lawson. And the Bulls, another 3.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. There's the pass to the great. Here's Baddest one. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Baddest one. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Baddest one's got 17 now.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go with Lawson, running it right up the court. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's the great.
Ridiculous. Torres down that time. How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
And glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet.
Here's the Magician. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. The Magician's got 4 this quarter.
Man, great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 P's, Steve? Purposeful, precise passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
Well, no defense. He didn't really need to do the double pump.
Another one falls for Brooklyn. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
It certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
The net shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Dinwiddie passes to the great. The Magician. DeRozan defending. It's stolen by DeRozan. Lawson kicks to DeRozan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shoots from 14. Here's the Machine. Banked in off the glass. The Machine's got 16 points. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
It's picked off. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic comes in for baddest one, and it's Williams in for DeMar DeRozan. Williams, that's good.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Tipped away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. The Nets making a switch here. They set the pick. Ball, the pass to Levin. Dishes to Vucevic. And he uses the glass on the lane.
They are owning the lane right now. Every one of their last 10 points has come either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want them.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
He feeds it to Smith. Takes the lead pass. Dinwiddie back to Smith. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it was a safety move.
Or maybe he just wanted to give the photographers a better angle for the shot. Well, sometimes, guys, you can forget he's out there, and all of a sudden, bang, he'll string together 3 or 4 shots in a row and just take over the game.
And here's something else, Dean. He invites contact when he's attacking the rim. He doesn't try to finesse his way through anything. He's going through bodies.
Lane passes the ball. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Levin. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Now let's take a look back at which teams led the NBA in scoring during the regular year. Gwinnett second.
I tell you what, Kevin, they've got to be really pleased with their performance in the regular season in terms of point production. I mean, they found scoring opportunities and made the most of them as a team. The work they've been doing in the offseason has clearly paid off.
Walker gets a screen from O'Neal. Pass to Bridges. Back to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Chicago making a switch here. Lawson's checked in. A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. Now, here is O'Neal. Defense right on him. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. The shot's good from Lawson. Lawson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now, the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Bridges shot good. Bridges has got his first 2 points. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Lane passes the ball. He dishes it to Vucevic. Lawson right side. Lets it go from deep. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And the Bulls making a change here. And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Shot is blocked. A second chance effort. He passes to Levin. Here's the kid. Missed it. Even after all those chances. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Black hole. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And Chicago shooting a magnificent 60. % in this game. The kid passes to Levin. Here's the kid. Outside for Lawson. Soft touch off the glass. Lawson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. Here's Walker. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Williams, also Green out there. LaRusso is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the 1. And here is Green. Passes it to LaRusso. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. Free throw drops for LaRusso.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Second free throw, no good. Net shooting, certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Smith dishes to O'Neal. He kicks to Walker. Smith sets the pick for Walker. 6 to shoot. Smith the pass to Walker. Shoots it up. The shot will not go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. The drive by Green. Williams inside. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Walker with it. Smith outside. Back to Walker. From deep. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
O'Neal against LaRusso. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And there's the pass to Ball. 5 to shoot. Count it from 12.
That's old school right there, and I like it. The fadeaway.
Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Johnson with a screen on LaRusso. Here's O'Neal. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
O'Neal against LaRusso. Steps back and shoots. The putback, and Drummond throws it down.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting ridiculous.
And Walker kicks to Johnson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Pass to LaRusso. There's the dish to Green. Pass to LaRusso. From 11 feet away. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he makes the first. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Nets with possession here. Kicks to Smith. Feeds to Johnson. Back to Smith. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. O'Neal misses. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. LaRusso. And the Bulls with another miss. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Simmons dishes to Walker. Smith. Now the feed to O'Neal. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. O'Neal's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually offense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
The shot's good from Ball.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
O'Neal against LaRusso. Dishes to Walker. For the 3. It's rebounded by Ball.
Boy, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
So tough to see a player go down with an injury like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. It's just one of those things, though. You've seen it happen before as well. And you can tell, whatever it is painful for him.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's LaRusso. Can't hit. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
And Walker kicks to Simmons. Doubled by LaRusso. It's stolen by Green. All alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Free throw, no good for Green. The Nets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Simmons passes to O'Neal. He feeds it to Walker. Three-pointer, good. Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Outside Williams. He passes it to LaRusso. Here's a pick. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Nets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Walker's shot is off. Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Lane passes to LaRusso. Lets it go from the wing. No good off the front iron.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 9 points here in the second half.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Here's a hit. And out the basket, he was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Yeah, reliable weapon, and that's a sign that the offense is working. They're really moving the ball well and finding good opportunities.
And the Bulls making a change here. The Nets have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Simmons defended by Vucevic. And Simmons kicks to Walker. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Check out the game for Walker. He's got 8 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
The first one falls. And so Walker nails both of them.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
Fires for three. The shot's good from Lovin. Now, here is O'Neal. Outside, Walker. Back to O'Neal. Nets passing it around. Clock at 6. The drive by Smith. No good from Simmons. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Lovin defended by Simmons. Lane passes to Drummond. First free throw is good. Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. O'Neal dishes to Simmons. Right side to Walker. Passes it to O'Neal. Fires the three. They get the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Here's LaRusso. Now the pass to Lovin. Three-pointer. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 19 points in the game.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
There's the pick. O'Neal kicks to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Walker, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Lovin guarded by Walker. Back to Green. He kicks it to Williams. The dish now to Drummond. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Now they need to shuffle their lineup a little bit, try to find a combination that works.
Walker gets a screen from Bridges. Shot's good by Walker.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
There's a screen. Pass to Lovin. Here's LaRusso, guarded by Walker. Passes to Lovin. Shot clock at 5. A 3-ball. But they get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
It's off his foot, and the ref's saying he kicked it. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's LaRusso. On the wing, Williams. He passes to Lemon. This one for three. No good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
And nothing you can do to salvage this one at this point. Game over.
Not anymore. Any chance they had is gone.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Boy, you relish these sorts of road games where you come in and you get the job done.
In a long schedule with the kinds of pressure of travel and tough opponents throughout the season, it's always good when you play a game like they have here.
That free throw good from Lubin. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Claxton. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.